Have you ever woken up and felt like skipping training? Not because you're injured, but because you feel drained, unmotivated, and your body just doesn't respond. That's burnout, and it's way more common among athletes than most people think. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Rashmi, Cherian, registered dietitian and high performance nutrition expert. And after working with thousands of athletes from kids at grassroots to elite professionals, I have seen burnout derailing promising careers more times than I can count. It sneaks up on athletes, and if you ignore it, it can cost you your health, your motivation, and even your career. And here's the thing, burnout isn't just about overtraining. It's physical, mental, and emotional. So today, let's talk about what athlete burnout actually is, the science behind why it happens, the warning signs you should never ignore, and most importantly, practical strategies to overcome and prevent it. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's first talk about what is athlete burnout. So burnout is more than just being tired after training. In sports science, it is defined as the state of physical and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged stress, high training loads, and insufficient recovery. Think of your body as a smartphone. If you're constantly running apps at full brightness with no time to recharge, eventually the battery dies. And that's what exactly burnout is. Research shows burnout in athletes often comes with three components: exhaustion, reduced performance, and mental detachment. And research from the Journal of Clinical Sports Psychology shows that athletes who train intensely without enough recovery are at a 2 to 3 times higher risk of mental exhaustion and loss of motivation compared to those who balance their training with recovery. So the question is, how do you know if you're heading towards burnout? So here are a few common signs or red flags I see. Constant fatigue even after sleep, then frequent injuries or nagging soreness that won't go away, then mood swings, irritability or lack of focus, skipping training or showing up with zero intensity, losing appetite or craving for junk, and the biggest one, when your sport stops feeling enjoyable and feels more like a burden or work. If these red flags stays for more than a couple of weeks, it's time to pause and reset. So athletes, these were some of the warning signs of burnout. Now let's understand why burnout actually happens. It can be overtraining, which means high volume and intensity without enough rest. Then poor recovery means lack of sleep, poor nutrition, and no active recovery routines. Then mental pressure, which means higher expectation from parents, coaches, and even yourself. Then monotony means repeating same kind of training or drills without any variation. And lastly, lack of balance, which means when your entire identity is just athlete and you have no life outside sport. So I have a quick story for you. Long time ago, one athlete I worked with told me that his parents never let him go out with friends or pursue any hobby because they believed that it would divert him from the sport. So on paper, he was training well, eating okay, but mentally exhausted. Why? Because there was no balance, no downtime, no social life, and no mental reset. So eventually that athlete burnt out, started skipping trainings, and his performance dropped. And the Journal of Sports Behavior highlights this too. So the athletes who have limited social life or balance outside sport show significantly higher burnout rates. So what do you do if you feel burnout is creeping in or want to prevent it? So based on both science and my experience, here are a few strategies through which athletes can recover from burnout and prevent it from returning. Number 1, prioritize recovery. My dear athletes, hear me out. Recovery isn't optional. Sleep 8 to 10 hours, use nap, and schedule rest days. Your body adapts during recovery and not training. Number 2, train smart and not just hard. So athletes don't train at max intensity throughout the year. Work with your coach to plan cycles of load and recovery. Peak only when you have to peak, not all the time. And athletes who periodize their training have better long-term consistency and lower injury risk. Number 3, fuel for energy. So guys, food is not just calories, it's your fuel. Undereating or cutting corners on nutrition will accelerate burnout. So keep your proteins consistent, which means 1.6 to 2 grams protein per kg body weight. Match carbs to training intensity and hydrate well. Omega-3s and antioxidants found in berries, nuts, fatty fish help with inflammation and mental health. Number 4, mental reset. Sometimes athletes need to step away briefly, cross-train, try a different sport, or engage in hobbies outside sport. One study from Frontiers in Psychology showed that athletes who had non-sport hobbies reported higher motivation and lower burnout risk. Number 5, set balanced goals. Don't chase just medals. Have process goals over outcome goals, like improving your squat position or running form, hitting protein targets, or practicing mindfulness 5 minutes daily. These small wins build consistency and reduce pressure. And lastly, number 6, balance and social support. So talk to your teammates, coach, or your parents. And parents, let your kids be kids too. Social life, school, friends, these don't take away from performance, but they actually protect against burnout. So athletes and parents, burnout isn't weakness. It's your body asking for balance. And if you catch the signs early, fuel properly, recover well, and build balance in your life, you can bounce back stronger than ever. And now let me ask you, have you ever felt burnout? How did you deal with it? Drop your answers in the comment and I'd love to hear your experience. And that's all about today's video. If you found this video helpful, then don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends and teammates, and don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed sports, nutrition, and performance strategies. Remember, champions aren't just built in training, they are built in recovery too. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you in my next video.